Now, Ruben Amorim, likely 50% chance qualifying for the Champions League. Next season, this is a man that is just, say, half a season into his job. So apparently now, it's looking like his first full season, he will be in the Champions League with the Manchester United side that has been declining, backsliding, and reclining. He go help him, or you no go help him. All things being equal.
The Champions League go help him.
I mean, why so?
They go sign, they go attract big players. Because big players won't play for Champions League.
Okay.
So for Siemens, then they don't talk to Siemens. They look, say they go play Champions League. Once they just qualify now.
Sharp.
What? He go help them.
Am I you now? Not big club. GG. Am I you? No respect. Anytime I did there, the last time I did, I protested. They protest, so I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. Then their players come, they take pictures with me. You guys are stressing me.
Yeah.
Don't stay me with your 50th position. Bruno come, they say,
global man some space.
Yeah, I was there. You don't see my pictures with even Harry because they like it. I said, chill. I'm my boys.
Sharp.
Even person will invite me, I don't even see him. He disappear. Sharp. But we are together. But I mean, honestly, qualifying one. First of all, we could give kudos to the team self who even did the Europe.
Yeah.
Because that make us get 7 qualifiers now. We go Europe.
It's
6 Sunday dance. For Champions League alone, no.
Champions League.
Do you understand? So they don't try to help England.
Man, you self put hand for that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you can't qualify. So, but that's the thing. I know sure say these Ineos, they trigger happy. They trigger happy. If you qualify for Champions League, big boy to big boy, they see they nag them, then go fire them.
So by December, if Man you
ain't gonna get in pre-season, because he didn't have a pre-season. He came in half of the season, so maybe he never impact his own philosophy and everything. Okay, let's give him a clean slate. If he know, na cup competition saver. If
so he go also
they just
work
batter
against
them,
them.
they go fire.
Oh boy.
Now him be the thing, and at the angle where they come from, because of course it will work for Manchester United in that the brand and the name don't they where it's supposed to again. But then this na a man we complain once upon a time say he never get training session with him players reach 2 times say that they play match say he need to train man. You won't have that excuse again.
No excuse because if you don't get if you say AMORIM now in-game tactics, oh you attacking this position, you go say okay, they see what the guy do no fan self. Now the English fan self go the defender.
Yes.
When I leave her,
give her time.
Give her time. Go see some. But no only one formation. What thing they save her now? And he look sure then we come back.
Okay.
Because whether you like her or not, Nigeria just kill the shot career. She is probably one of the best left backs I've ever seen.
Yeah,
they play both left back and back three.
Yeah.
As at the time he was fit, he was the best in Premier League.
Was he better than Robert?
I imagine that Rashford season.
I believe so, yes. Yes, Robertson might be more attacking, but more defending.
Balance.
This guy cross ball for you. I like Luke Shaw.
He get the
I like Luke Shaw.
He get loading cross, point cross. I get the way we don't calculate.
No, it didn't go there.
Balance, attack and defense.
Yes, now.
No. Robertson be like Trent. And Luke Shaw be like Chelsea.
Robertson, defensively,
no way to talk. Let's leave.
Robertson will be Trent.
Peace. GG.
Defensively.
GG. So wait till I talk now. Say now he go work to me. I feel say he go work more for Man U than for Amorim because now your excuses are going to be muted. You know that person for that group and work Zoom call where in mic they muted, you get. Where sometimes if you don't they talk, the thing will come the signal and say, unmute your mic if you want talk. Those your excuses, nobody go on here anymore because you don't get your full preseason. You probably have players now and players that you probably were not expecting to get as at when you come because of the allure of the Champions League. And waiting that Champions League football go do for you. Now, Demon, it go give you one team, but it go also give you another team to give you players that don't want you as Manchester United, but want you as a Champions League team. So waiting will be the difference in terms of commitment and intensity level where you need right now because you have a long climb from that 16th to finish in the top 4 again next season. You understand? Now, you go they play teams where probably don't do that Champions League, they wait for you. The format is different. You get, so you're going from nothing to something real quick. Everything go change. This is not the highest level. People who don't date there already win leagues, win the previous Champions League. Now those kind of people you go they mix with now. So you don't have that luxury anymore of saying now Europa League they play or Conference League where they play. You say you go they rotate team with knowing fully well, say your B team probably can do that. Every day now, every match day, weekend, midweek is a big game. And it's a must-win game. So all those things where, they get training session, no more. You understand? You now have to win and play well. Your time now don't they shorter. Because that if he also expose you now to say, maybe this is not just here for you. You're more likely to lose all those big matches, and it will also expose you. Whereas if you did something like maybe Europa or conference, you feel get the excuse now where person like Maresca get. You understand? You go to win games, you go to go forward, you go to progress.
I want to ask something. For players where they come out now, for instance, data, they attract them. They're going to see the formation where they play, the tactics where they play. If the player won't go Man U, now Man U, the brand and the name. But you can't look coach. Only one formation is they play.
If you don't work,
you say go to work. You say
top
do you understand? That's number one. Number two, AMORIM in a way was brought in to kind of change the culture around Man United. It became lax this. But first of all, one of the players who he fire can't go to play well for Aston Villa.
Okay.
So it wasn't a player problem.
The one with the Betis.
Player with the Betis. But he's at the moment one of the best players in Europe.
The one with the inside your starting 11 now, you condemned him at first. Casemiro. Look at
that Lyon game. Now him
be your job.
Was that condemnation?
Oh, but Henry, you self talk him now.
But Casemiro was very terrible.
No, he never reached me. He never reached me.
I know.
He never reached me.
It was bad.
But
Garaga advised
to
him
push
say
him aside like that.
Football.
No, please.
To push him aside like that.
No, please.
They play to be Collier.
No go there.
Ahead of him.
No,
They sit down for bench.
No go there.
In fact,
What will be no go there? You said the same thing. Now you want change man.
No, calm down. No
He
go
was
there.
very terrible,
No go
actually.
there.
He was very
So now
terrible.
the Collier they beat
No,
no,
you
they
can
score.
say-
See.
So to me, anyways, in conclusion, I feel say it may be the death of him. You understand? That kind of thing where we say the way Ronaldo come Man U, he help Man U, he sack Social. Now the way this Champions League will come Man U, he help Man U. He's probably going to sack AMORIM. Now what me I feel.
To me, I just feel say now 50-50 because one, every this thing we say we come Man U, every coach we come Man U, the big target now to play Champions League.
Of course.
And I just feel like qualifying for Champions League go give AMORIM chance to attract some kind of players because the style of football they want to play, I just feel like he never gets the players. The tools to fit play the football.
But if you give
No, tools now.
to play
problem.
in case of emergency. So I give you an instance. One of my I'm jumping into your time. One of my most viral interviews, and that time I say Wenger, play three.
Use your head.
Your brain. It was just simple. And those players play. I'm now back for they play. But that time we just they concede. We concede against Crystal Palace that night. It was too embarrassing. So you lock up.
Lock up first.
You use and win 10 games, win FA Cup. Next season, not revert back to 18 Sabi. Still they change. You go there flexible. You don't go just come the coach
like that.
The people go just your opponent go train against you. They know it to respect. That's it.
Yeah.
I just feel like he never gets the players to fit play this thing because one, if you check this Man, the attack is dead. This man needs a proper striker.
Make a counter you again. He never get the players. When Ateta come, he win FA Cup.
Dani, name me one coach where don't come, he no get the players, then he come buy in players.
The following season.
Now Socrates then win FA Cup for me.
Pep played trophy last season with Man City.
Of course.
So who come the second season?
Him buy.
Who and who?
Him
Buy like
Chelsea.
5 players now.
Him buy more than
Who
5.
now?
I don't feel remember to him buy.
He buy like
So now those
5
buy
players.
9 win am the league.
The Naves them. He can go on and they will follow.
So now those buy 9 win am the league.
Of course, it's possible.
If football
But-
been also there.
now, Danny, wait.
They carry Pep,
Now,
they
Danny,
compare.
wait. No,
If football been there,
now,
now you ask
excuse me,
yourself
excuse
question,
me. I go even use the Pep. I go even use Pep to counter you. It's different inheriting a team that won the league 18 months and use them to play tough last season. To me, it's worse than inheriting a team that finished 8th. And the people are saying, why should you have excuses? I'm not making an excuse for AMORIM, but I'm just painting a picture.
Hey, don't
for you.
laugh.
No, get what I'm saying. I'm painting a picture for you. If
All right.
Pep can use, Thiago, Bernardo, David Silva, Aguero, Vincent Kompany, what is his name again? Kevin De Bruyne, the way they use them play trophy last season. Fernandino them, then come buy his own players, then come start to the win. You get. So if I am to say, I don't know.
So what we used to judge AMORIM, we use same thing to judge Pep.
I don't know what you mean by saying that.
You they mention Pep for something when they talk about
You
Amorim.
ask a question and I
The
just
greatest
answered
coach
you.
of all time.
How? If the greatest coach of all time can play a trophy-less season, do you know? It means that Pep failed in his first season at City. He failed.
It's possible.
His
Who win the Premier League?
That is Chelsea. Chelsea won the league. Pep inherited a Premier League winning team with this man at Betis now.
How many football Pep don't play for in career?
Can you just allow me? Ask a question. I want to answer
You're going. You
I am not going anywhere. You ask that
Pep now we get different tactics.
So this
when
man
they change
this
every
man
season
don't get different tactics
at all. You know. What did they talk now?
So why are you saying?
What give me the difference?
You say you are
name two.
You say
name two.
Okay,
When don't implement.
He is playing a different football. If a man
between what and what
please
now?
excuse me. I am
What be the different
Oga,
football?
please.
Call her for me.
Oga, please.
You make a statement. They ask you. They say please.
Make it lie. Make
Can you just let me be?
What be the football?
You come to Man City that play 4-man back line. You come to play 4-man back line. You couldn't succeed with the same formation. And somebody come to a team that even struggle to play with 4 defenders. And he's trying to play 3 defenders. Is that not enough excuse? If we have to make excuses for him.
So
if you have to make excuses for him.
different
For
tactics
Amorim.
with that.
No, it's not.
Because you asked a question, you said, Dani mentioned a manager that came, then buy his players and win.
Papa,
And
we
said,
know on
"Yes."
this table that if we are making comparisons in football, we do not mention Messi and Ronaldo with some people.
Why?
You can't mention Guardiola and Amorim
Who is
anyway.
Why? That is what
You won't ask who is Guardiola.
No, I want to ask you something.
Now what you want
No,
to?
calm down.
You won't ask who is Guardiola. Imagine this man.
The difference.
You
The
won't ask who is
The
Guardiola.
difference na credit to Amorim.
Wow.
The difference na credit to Amorim.
As Guardiola come, he changed the style.
Every
of play.
season in the buy they change.
From the first
Every
game.
season in the buy
From the
they
first
change.
game.
Oga,
Now who you want to
Oga,
compare Amorim?
City,
Oga.
style of play
Wow.
don't change from the first
He
game.
changed their style of play, Abi.
Yeah.
What did Amorim come to do?
He come to change, but he never implement.
but he never implement, Abi.
for everybody to see. Say, okay,
For how long?
this is my
For
tactic.
how long?
Are you okay?
For how long?
Are you okay with Amorim's football?
No, please. I am trying to answer the question he asked. If Pep come to Man City to play Pep football, they brought him to come and play Pep football, which you will know. Pep, in his wisdom, thought it was that what I have here cannot play my Pep football.
But instant plan.
In plan, win nothing.
Yes,
Not
but
before.
at least you see, say, okay,
And
now wetin this
at
man
least
wan
the
do?
team where Pep inherit, better pass the team where Antonio Conte come meet for Chelsea carry win league first season. True of us.
True.
So I am saying every human being deserves a.
The thing with Pep.
I don't understand.
Conte
What the league with Mourinho? What are you saying?
Conte switch formation now. Against Arsenal. Now when they lose 3-0. Now he switch formation.
Conte team was mad.
What
was bad.
What are you saying?
And against us, he switch
What are you
formation.
saying?
I'm sorry, Doc.
That team won the league 2 years
Are you,
ago.
are you
What are you
saying?
saying?
Are you saying the team Pep inherited in City is worse than the team Conte inherited in Chelsea?
Oh, but 2 of them good. They win league recently.
I need a definite answer.
No,
please.
so
I
let
need
me just
answer.
come in here.
Conte won.
I get what he's trying to say.
Conte team.
Yes.
Good pass Pep team.
No,
Pep wey go
I dey
to
come, I dey
December.
come.
Pep wey team wey get
I get what you're trying to say.
Bro, that
but you now
Conte
countered
team,
yourself
that Conte
in my
team was
view.
not
abeg who get the Conte team no vex.
Oscar,
Wow.
Fabregas,
Hazard.
yes,
Striker.
William,
Striker who?
Diego Costa. abi?
Diego Costa,
Defender who?
Striker who?
Kehi
Kehi
Dedia,
dey.
Aspilicueta
Kehi dey.
Dedia,
Luis dey.
Marcos Alonso,
Alonso dey.
Victor Moses.
Aspilicueta dey.
Okay.
Who boy? That thing complete.
Ramirez.
Wait, that team better pass Man City team. When
We tear them home and they wait sef that game.
Excuse me, please.
He the head guy.
Please.
This guy,
Wait. If a team no win you, me say they better pass you.
You know me, but that our team then as
Better pass
Oh
Man
boy,
City team.
men day that
Better.
team.
I want to put it.
Oh boy, men day
I
that
need to
team.
argue with you now. I
Men.
want to yes or no.
Two of them good.
No, okay. Which one better pass? No first.
Oh, man,
How is
two of
no
them
na?
good.
Na the
Two of them win
Two
league.
of them
No worry, just because you can bring out the two things.
Please see what I'm trying to say is this: if Man U win Europa, this is modern football we are talking about here. If you're in Champions League, it's a plus to you. At least you have the money to buy players, because Man U will make more money if they make Champions League. Where be the fans go happy say we win Europa? You get so to me it's a win-win for both the fans, the club, and the manager. But there is a problem. We remember when Chelsea had a problem of transfer. They were banned, financial fair play. They now go and bring Lampard to come help them. Lampard used that team where Chelsea owners they fear. Because the reason why they brought him is that you are good at young players because of whether Natebi can't that time. So they say, come and help us. You are a Chelsea legend. You can help us. Lampard carried that team, qualify top 4. Chelsea can't give them money. They can't lift the transfer ban. Lampard can't spend 200 and something million pounds. Can't one ball and fumble the Saka. So when Daniel talks saying a 50-50, the 50-50 when me at the sit down and I say, you don't come Man U. You have players on ground. These players win the FA Cup last season. So that excuse of the players to play what's in supposed play no day. I know the two buy into 100%. Reason being say every manager has a job of training players. That is why you go to training every day to train players. If Mourinho can convert Mikel from number 10 to number 6, it means you training a player. You get so nothing stops him from doing better because to me he has not done well so far. The only thing that will save his season is the Europa. But him as a manager has not done well. But will the Europa trophy and the money coming in with it help him? Fine, it will help him. But in as much as it will help him as a coach, it will add more pressure. Because Manchester United is a big team. If not that team now finish this 15th, where would they go finish on 16th? People could expect, okay, next season you finish 6th or 7th or 8th. It won't be bad. But you go see, say, if Man you finish 8th next season, people will still say it's bad season. Because we are Man U. So the pressure will be on him if we win the Europa and he has the money. The question now will be, can he be able, one, to spend judiciously? Because spending judiciously will mean you going to the market to get the profile players you want. Because
So how much? I just do the percentage of a good and...
No, it's 50-50.
Okay.
It's 50-50.
Cali.
Me too, I agree say it is 50-50. Because I know say obviously Man U are a very big club.
Yeah.
We say even if Man U no go Champions League, they fit attract players. We say some people will go Champions League, no go fit attract. If Nottingham Forest go Champions League or even Newcastle, because Newcastle going to Champions League, it doesn't guarantee that there will be a Champions League going side for a long time. Compared to even the Man U way they were and day today. Man U fit just find their way around. They fit just win Europa, the Champions League. Before you know, they can attract players. We say before you know, they will begin the
Go back around there, back to back.
So now, Man U winning the Europa and qualifying for Champions League, obviously, go make them attract very quality players. We normally therefore no fit attract players. We be say okay, normally their dream to play Champions League. We be say probably they teams. We be say no go fit give them that opportunity to play Champions League. But coming to Man U, they go fit play Champions League. But now, when you then get those kind of players now, we no go fit accept excuses of and they do the now they try one implement. I don't have my players or so. As far as you don't get Champions League, you don't. No, before Champions League, you're going to lose 4-0.
You know what will happen? I don't have my players go turn to. He can't do everything in one transfer window.
That's so.
He go turn to he needs 2 to 3 transfer windows. That's so
the conversations. You go see football fans go find another word.
One transfer window cannot solve all the problems.
But you know, say these fans go always there. Like currently now, you get people where they talk say, Arteta not even need next season, in guys go. You get people where they talk say, after next season, if nothing come out, they ain't go. So that kind of fans go always there. People where they need to give a manager 5 years. Definitely. Then people where want give them only 1 year. Because currently there are people in Man U camp where they tell you, so boy, no be this man. No.
They don't say
man go.
So I know nobody need any of this 50-50 something. You must stand somewhere. Skew one side.
How you go make a Q one side? No, it's not a probability.
If you're to stand one side,
go help him or you no go help him.
Just stand one side. Now why not two-sided question? There's no option C or
I feel like you go help him. Now good manager.
No, me. If his historical trajectory is something to go about, I believe he go help him.
Simple.
Because I don't see him for Sporting. Because statistics said when they come, the next season. So many of the players where he meet left, then he replaced them. So now make a pray me win.
That be the problem. If you now replace them with one system players, they can't sack them. Now you are more problem.
No,
the next coach is coming now. He's not playing the back three.
Then you can't change again.
We need to buy these coach players. So every season,
if you cannot use people that can play different formations.
May will not make and look like AMORIM fault. I have already told this man that one of the problems those Chelsea Man U, one of the problems we are having is inconsistency. Because when you hire managers and fire managers, you are bringing in systems. You are bringing the system.
I'm coming. Conte, when Conte played Arsenal that year, 2016, Arsenal knocked them 3-0. Now,
Ozil Sanchez now.
Now only bring in the left back, Alonso. Now he changed to back three. From
Inside
there,
that game.
he played back three and won the league.
Now he play back.
Jonathan,
14 straight win.
straight. So it changed system. It changed. So what I want to ask you now, say, if they, I don't use the word, they come up players when you know
Everything is possible.
and then bring players when they want, when they play system people, and they don't come with anything, and then they can't fire them. Una can't sign more players.
The club
Now-
now come they suffer.
Now look at Mourinho came. Mourinho bought
And the
players.
club will
Mourinho
suffer.
bought players like soldiers, like all these Damian them, the likes of Fred them. These are not tactically sound players, but all of us know Mourinho.
And they can implement what Mourinho
You
wants.
get so now they played for Mourinho. He won Carabao Cup, won Europa. The next season he started fumbling. Man, you sacked him. Where in drop us? The team now left us where when Ole came. Ole wanted to play tactical football, and those men couldn't play it. That is a problem for every football club that cannot keep hold of a manager. Because if you sack Klopp after second season, the next manager will buy his own players. It happen everywhere. So it's not Amorim's fault. I believe that before man you go sign Amorim, they must have checked his profile. What he plays, the probability of sacking him and who will bear the consequences. Because if you sack Amorim, you will pay him. Now you know what in the play as a coach. Now you go sign him. He can't come to Man U and change his system because now you say they can come play him. So if he fail, you sack him, you pay him, you start afresh. And that is why we are where we are today. Because of hiring and firing. The little stability Arsenal don't get, though they have not been able to win something, is because Arteta, after every season, he go do evaluation, self-appraisal, see what he didn't get. Like everybody say, get a striker. It's easy to say. Can you go to Man U and say, get one player? No, because we have a very big problem, all-encompassing problem. But it's not Arsenal, because it's one man managing the team for 5 years. You get? So if he goes, not being forced, now the club go suffer because they come to a league that is very intense, very competitive football, where they very like not be La Liga. Because this is when they play. If you go La Liga plan, if you survive,
Dani.
You know fit oh.
you know you can survive. Where are we winning Europa? Why would they win for Europa? We know they win for Premier
What
League.
do you want to?
Liga slow now.
Go of that match.
Eh?
Now go of that match.
Okay, La Liga they slow compared to Premier
La
League.
Liga no slow.
It's slow.
La Liga
I beg,
slow.
talk, I beg.
La Liga slow.
For me, I feel say the thing go help am, but for all my United fans, fear suppose catch them because a coach will get just one style of approach.
How many Arteta get?
Arteta no get. Arteta dey approach game.
Four defenders now.
No, I don't play like
that one pattern.
5 patterns inside one game.
But every team where
what do you
Arsenal
see
play,
na 3 defenders for back? There is no money that play 3-4-3 that plays one formation. You change your game as game goes on.
Who be that? Amorim change which game as which game goes.
Okay, if they play 4-3, what again they change when the game they on? Tell me one, please.
Oga.
You attack in different phase,
eh.
defend in a different phase.
Defend in
They are
a different
Can your
different.
DM join your centre backs?
Defend in a different
And can
phase.
your 10 fall in and work with the
When
8?
are
You don't see how they can rise operate.
You can't ask
defense,
the
they
question
change
and
midfield.
answer.
Now you ask me question and they answer you. You say I ask you.
I don't watch Amorim game. I feel not remember the game. I don't watch Amorim game where he still play 4 defenders. Where he score goal.
This is it.
Where he score goal, the 2 wingers drop back. And play 5, yes.
situation
When Amorim dey talk, una dey laugh me when I talk here, I say, there is a flexible back three when in the play. Una carry the English where I speak, the waka. Flexible back three where I mean, I say, sometimes when they win difficult games, you discover that the speed at which our wing backs approach up front, they drop. So that's because then I say they defend with 5. Normally, you're supposed to do that defending with 5 when you are out of possession. But when we they win some difficult games, you go discover say, even when we're in possession of the ball, the 2 wing backs, no, they move. No, they attack like the way they attack. I'm just telling you, if you like, go and watch. Not be only me don't talk and people don't see that.
We know Amorim Steve pattern, I beg. The only
He
thing.
know they like saying they're Steve.
That
They
thing is
Steve.
Steve.
Okay, what do you know? Like saying they play 3-4-3.
No.
If
They
they
Steve.
play
That
4-3-3,
thing is
Inter self no Steve like this.
That thing
Who?
is Steve.
Inter Milan.
No Steve.
Okay,
Like
I say, okay,
Napoli
okay.
no Steve
Fair
like
enough,
this.
they call no
The
Steve.
grandfather of the
That's
back.
different
The
thing.
grandfather of back.
Why you dey win? I'm not gonna talk-
This
No
on a
Steve like
final, they fear me because on a very safe to approach this man.
Yes.
Safe and soft.
That
Yes.
is very,
Tottenham, they're very attacking wise.
Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.